Hey, what is up? You were looking at a preview of Project CW, something Wargaming has been working on and being touted as World of Tanks 2.0 for tanks from the Cold War era 70s and above. Right now, this is the Jaeger Tier 9 tank destroyer that's in super test right now and slated to be released in 1.21. This is of course the latest or the the most talked about tank that is about to be released. Tier 9 means it's some kind of reward tank related to tokens or battle pass, clan wars. We don't know yet. This one is called the XM66F. This is a tier 8 and it looks like the reward tank, kind of like tank destroyer-ish kind of look, and this is as well going into super test. It is a tank destroyer from the American tech tree. It will be a tier 8 and it's already in the test server. This one, we did a video on this recently. This is going to be the new line of British wheeled tanks on the tech tree. This one is the tier 10 and it's going to be called the Concept 5. 430 alpha damage, 11.7 seconds. They brought it down to 9 point something seconds reload time, but we'll see how competitive this tank is going to be. It is very sexy. It looks the part. It looks like it's going to be fun, but let's see what's going to happen when it's released out into the new patch. But it is already in the patch, so expect it to be coming out ASAP. This one is supposed to be some kind of reward tank for Battle Pass Extended. This is the WZ111 Model 6 tier 8 Premium. And it is it's going to be like the, was it the Czechoslovakian TNZ, Polish tech tree turret on a WZ111 hull. So this is kind of like a copy and paste tank. Now you're looking at the ELC Even 90. This is the new 3D skin, which is very fitting of the ELC 90, which is just a bush with some infrared light and a 50 cal machine gun stuck on top of it. Pretty interesting, nice looking 3D style, to be honest with you. I kind of dig it and I'm looking forward to playing with this. It'll give it some new lease of life on the ELC Even 90. Now this one is in the new game mode, Overwhelming Firepower, and this is one of the 8 tanks that are in this game mode. Of course, the Overwhelming Firepower means this is an minigun kind of tanks. All the 8 tanks have a auto reloader with a minigun mechanism, which means the longer you hold down your fire button, the faster it fires. So it kind of like if you watch Terminator or Predator, when the guys got the minigun, when they're firing a minigun, when they fire the first couple of rounds, it's kind of slow. It fires off like a Maxim gun, and then as you keep the fire mechanism button held down, the shooting mechanism increases in speed. So it's kind of like, it's really attractive. It's a really nice sound. It's very satisfying to be shooting it when you are clicking on the mouse button and holding down the mouse button to keep the gun firing. It is very sexy, very attractive. The sound is incredible. It's kind of sensory overload. The visuals are amazing. You see the gun bursting and it's really, really nice and fun to fire. So you've seen the Yo Thunderclap, the Mouse Flag Panzer, the Sheridan Hailstorm. This is the Twig. This is some American based off some American tank, but I'm not sure exactly what it is from. Sheridan, you can clearly see it's a Sheridan, you know, a mouse, you can clearly see it's a mouse. And Yo tank, you can clearly see it's a Yo tank, but the twig, I don't know what it's based off. This is obviously the TVP, but this is called the PVT 51, and I suppose it's an auto loader and it's a double barrel as well. So the way the gun works is it's going to be firing like a machine gun, but just two of them. So very nice. Very fun game mode. I don't know how long the game mode will keep you engaged. I don't know how many games you can play before you might get bored of it. I'm not sure. This is the Bat Chat, but not the Bat Chat that we are used to. This is the Bat Chat Artillery. So I'm assuming that because it is a Bat Chat Artillery, it's going to work as an artillery, but it's going to fire like an MLRS. It's going to be firing multiple shots. I don't know if it's going to work like rockets or it's going to work like the minigun, but as you can see, you've got multiple rockets set up here, and it's also probably going to be some kind of auto loading magazine with the MLRS capability. So very interesting. I'm going to be playing this one a lot because I think this one out of all the tanks is going to be the most fun one for me. You just annoy the hell out of people with multiple firing machine gun artillery. Next one is the EBR. Well, we know the EBR. This is just an EBR with a different kind of gun, but it looks like a regular EBR, just like a skinnier gun that's going to fire multiple rounds, I suppose, as they all do in this game mode. And the last but not least is the DatBoyGuru, but it's called a Stug E100. And look at that gun. It's just an oversized minigun at this point, and I don't know what kind of damage output it's gonna do, but I'm gonna expect that it's gonna have a higher penetration and higher damage output, because that's what a DatBoyGuru does. But we'll see what happens when this game mode is released. I hope you are I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take a look at all the new tanks that are coming out, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.